What I really gain is understanding that people are the same people wherever they are, and even though governments sometimes might disagree.
I think many Americans can learn from, they can see what other people live, what other life, what other countries. They can understand that someone else's life is much more harder than their lives. I'm much more mature. I'm like growing up man.
It was fun, it was hard, it was unforgettable. Now, at the end of the year, I realized how much I appreciate my parents, my country, all the people who made this year for me. Now I know that everything I dream can become true. A lot of amazing memories, and what is more important, I know for sure that I have friends from all around the world.
I heard from this program from my school in Russia, and I thought it was like a really great experience to be. And it was my dream to come to visit the US because of like all the movies and everything, so it was like kind of my dream to come here. I was nervous about it, but I made it and I'm here. I think it's really important to students because it's an unforgettable experience in your life. Life lessons, how to live alone, without my family, and how to deal with problems. I showed people in America how people live in Russia, and maybe I taught them that this exchange program is great and they should do it.
Well, I always found myself in this thing, and I always wanted to learn a lot more than I knew about USA and their culture, and I always wanted to share everything that I know about my culture, so I decided to apply for this program. These programs are really important to US host families because not a lot of families get to travel a lot, and not a lot of them know a lot about other countries. And it's really important for them to be open-minded and to know a lot about other side of the world, and learn a lot more. We learn so much, we share our culture, we make friendships forever, we find friends all over the world, and it's just the best thing ever.
It was my dream to go to USA and live like a typical American teenager. So that's the basic thing. Back home, we don't have a track and field event, so I was running, so I didn't know that I'm kind of fast. So they put me in the relay team, so it was pretty fun. And also, back home, we don't have a pole vaulting, and I didn't even know what is that. So then in track and field, I took the pole vaulting, and at the end I got over 6 feet, the opening height. So that was pretty exciting. I really liked it.
My host family told me once that they wish they could travel all around the world, and especially Russia too, but it's so huge, and they were really a little bit afraid of it. So they decided to host a student first to see what the culture is like and things, and they told me that the year I spent with them was like a travel to Russia. So I think it's really useful for them to learn about other people and cultures, because even though we all live in kind of similar conditions, we have very different cultures. The people who I lived in with the same community, they were very active. We all have this stereotype about lazy people eating fast food, but here in my city there were all the people who were always going somewhere, doing something, going to school, then to some activities, then doing some volunteering, then going to theater or for choir, concert or whatever. So they never stopped doing things. And also on the streets there was always someone on the jogging or cycling. I'm taking a really broad view on the world and a big wish to make change.
If you're seeking to mature really quickly, if you're seeking to challenge yourself, if you want to broaden your horizons and discover that everything is possible if you work hard enough, go. When you make a decision to do something, you don't think about what is in it for me. You think about, how does it contribute to other people? How does it make it better for other people? Because I've been speaking to a lot of people, speaking about, food, about singing, about just being positive.
Hashtag why hosting matters.
Hashtag why hosting matters. Hashtag why hosting matters.
Hashtag why hosting matters.
Hashtag why hosting matters.